And now to a wild story happening in outer space. A rocket on a collision course with the moon. You heard me right. Here's NBC's Carrie Sanders.
This planetarium view of the moon here at the Cox Science Center shows us what we've all seen in pictures, and that is, of course, the craters on the moon. But soon, there's going to be a new crater. It's going to be man-made by our space junk. These stunning first images in 1965 of the moon's surface showed us its majestic terrain, cratered from centuries of impacts. But this morning, a giant new collision is just weeks away. And liftoff. A piece of this Spacex rocket, launched in 2015, is now on a crash course with the moon. 4 tons of metal traveling at 5,000 miles per hour. The moon's gravitational pull sucking it in. Impact calculated for March 4th. Amateur astronomer Bill Gray first discovered its crash course. It'll be the first accidental crash ever of a man-made object.
This is the first time that something has unintentionally hit the moon.
The expected crash will make a new crater, but won't damage the moon. Astronomers say this leftover rocket is part of a growing man-made problem of space junk. Images show pieces of junk in the tens of thousands orbiting the Earth. You think space is infinite, and then we have all this garbage.
That's the usual mistake. The same mistake we made with the ocean, right? Oh, it's huge. We can toss as much as we like in there, and it won't be an issue. Well, yes and no.
Last year, the International Space Station was put in harm's way after Russia blew up one of its satellites. Hundreds of thousands of pieces of shrapnel, like bullets, that could potentially pierce the ISS.
It was dangerous. It was reckless. It was irresponsible.
As for the moon, astronomers expect the impact to produce a massive flash of light and dirt cloud, similar to this NASA animation. But don't expect to see it from Earth. The impact predicted to strike on the dark side of the moon. So while we won't be able to witness it with a telescope or even binoculars because it's on the dark side of the moon, there may later be some images that we get from satellites that are going to be looking at that portion of the moon where this strike will take place. And it really points out a problem, that there may be too much space junk up there and nobody really regulating it.
I'm going to go listen to the Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd, in honor of this. That's going to do it for me today. Hallie Jackson.